P3NALTY. This is the penalty. This is episode 4 of season 2. And I wanted to do things a little different today. You know, now we're located outdoors and shit. Basically in the middle of nowhere and shit. As you can see, hold on. See all that shit? Nothingness, dog. Just trees and shit. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I want to discuss why I just don't like to celebrate quote unquote standard holidays. I can't stand the fact that everybody around me, my friends, my family, etc., all believe that these holidays are, well, they just want to follow these holidays and shit, and they just look at me weird because I don't agree with them on that issue. Like, I don't necessarily agree that we should follow those. I feel like every human being should create their own holiday, you know, because when you think about it, humans created holidays, the concept of holidays and shit, and just feel like we all have our place in this world to where we gotta create our own fucking shit, man. Our own holidays and our own perceptions of everything in this world, man. You know? Like, when I was younger, man, my favorite holiday was always like, I mean, of course Christmas, you know, but I always liked Halloween, you know. Simply because you can dress the way you want to dress that day and nobody's going to judge you or look at you weird or anything like that. I feel like Halloween is a day of self-expression, but I feel like even that holiday is not good enough for me to fucking celebrate like that, you know. I mean, in a lot of ways, like on Christmas and Thanksgiving and whatnot, I still celebrate these holidays. I'm not a Christian or anything like that, but my family thinks I'm a Christian. But I just do it on the strength of them, you know. You know, I'm around them all the time, and they celebrating these holidays, and I've been doing it with them like almost 30 years now. So I feel like it's only, you know, I might as well keep on going. I mean, these are people I love and people I care about, people I trust. So I feel like that's you know, even though I don't agree with the idea of these holidays and shit, just being around my family members and my friends and shit, my real friends, like it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good inside, you know? And I wish we could do these things more often instead of just like only on holidays and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure my family ain't the only family that's like that, especially in this day and age where technology rule and everybody's distracted by every little damn thing, you know? Excuse me. So anyway, well, I'm trying to light this joint in the wind and shit. It's kind of windy out here. Well, not too windy, but anyways. Holidays, man. I don't know. It seems like everybody just lived their entire years out just to, you know, wait for these holidays and shit. You know? And I don't know, it shouldn't be that way in my opinion. You know, like I said, I feel like everybody should be smart enough to create their own holiday and, you know what I'm saying, for their own families and shit like that. Because these holidays that we got now is just plain out whack. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with none of this shit. I don't agree with none of this shit, yo. Word up, man. And I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there disagree and shit. Every time I'm on Facebook and I post some shit about a goddamn holidays and why I don't like to celebrate them, I don't get no damn likes or no type of attention. So I already know like this idea that I have in my head right now is just not a popular idea and shit, you know. But like what Mos Def said, I'm strong enough to hold an unpopular idea, and that's exactly what I am. You know, I'm strong enough to hold that shit. Hmm. There we go. Yeah, I should have lit this up before I started the camera. You know, I don't like taking like seconds to pause and all that other shit. But yeah, man, I wanted to do this video a little differently than the others. You know, be outdoors this time and you know be able to like I don't know like grasp nature a little bit more. You know, I just don't like the ideas of these holidays, man. I don't fucking like them at all, man. And I try to create my own holidays and my own meanings for them. I wouldn't mind having a Malcolm X holiday, you know. But of course, nobody else feels the same way, or maybe they do, and I just ain't found them type of people yet. But man, I like to just go from January to December and just create my own holidays, you know what I'm saying, for each month or whenever the fuck I feel like it. Yeah, you see me constantly scratching because there's mosquitoes out this motherfucker like crazy. And I'm surrounded by trees and all types of shit. You know what I mean? I live in the middle of nowhere pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm somewhere in the backyard in the cut and shit. But man, I try to create my own holidays and my own ideas and all of that other shit, and nobody ever be feeling them, man. So it's like, I guess I just have to celebrate these holidays all by myself, man. It seems like it. It really fucking seems like it, yo. But it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has to fucking celebrate these things, I guess. Just don't look at me funny for celebrating these holidays. You know? I mean, I'm not religious right now. You know, I was a Christian, you know, once upon a time ago. Once upon a time I was a Christian, you know what I mean? But man, I'm non-religious now. So I don't really celebrate these holidays based off of what I believe in and all of that other shit. I basically just celebrate these holidays nowadays because my family does, you know? And I'm not a Jehovah's Witness or nothing, so I'm not obligated to not celebrate these holidays, you know? I feel like the only holidays that we should really celebrate like that is like our birthdays or something like that. You know, Thanksgiving is cool, but we should create a holiday similar to that, but not have it based off of the Indians and pilgrims and all that other shit. You know, like there's nothing wrong with everybody in the family getting together to eat. You know what I'm saying? At least once a year, everybody in the family come together and eat and socialize and whatnot, have good times and shit. But we shouldn't have to wait until November the 25th to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. Same thing with Valentine's Day. Like, how come only one day out of the year, you know, we can only like show the people that we love how much we appreciate them in our lives and shit. How come we gotta wait till February the 14th to do that? That's all I'm trying to say. Why can't we show appreciation every day of the motherfucking year? Same thing with Mother's Day. You know, like why do I gotta wait until, you know what I'm saying? Like I forget when Mother's Day is exactly, but why do I gotta wait until that day to show my mom's how much I appreciate her and what she's done for me in my life? Like, why should I have to wait until that day to prove that? You know, why can't I just show appreciation every single day like how we all supposed to fucking do any goddamn way? You know? I feel like, man, we're just all programmed in this way of thinking, yo. And every time I try to point out how we've been programmed and who's programming us and how we can change shit, nobody ever want to fucking listen. nobody ever want to fucking listen, man. And I be like, man, I am so alone in this motherfucking universe, man. I just feel very alone in this motherfucking place, you know. And in a lot of ways, it ain't just because of these holidays that I don't agree with and shit. Is motherfucking, it's every damn thing. It's just about every damn thing, man. Like a lot, I keep a lot of fucking thoughts to myself, man. I keep a lot of shit to myself, man. On the real, man. And I know it ain't healthy. I know it ain't healthy. But who the fuck is gonna listen, yo? And the ones that do listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not always available when I need them. See, that's the thing about people having friends and family. Everybody's not gonna always be available when you want them to be available. People got lives. People got things to do. You know what I'm saying? The last thing motherfuckers want to hear, most people in this world, the last thing they want to hear is some shit that they not used to hearing. You know, so you come at them talking shit like this. You know what I'm saying? First thing they gonna write you off is crazy. You crazy, man. You crazy, man. You crazy, man. What's up with that new 2 Chainz video? You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers that kill the subject quick. They try to switch it up and shit. Man, one day, man, one of these days, I'm going to settle down. I'm going to have children of my own, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? It's not guaranteed. You know, I could live my whole entire life and not have one seed. But if, you know what I'm saying, the opportunity presents itself and I have kids, man, I'm not going to have them go through what I went through, man. Like, I'm gonna have all my holidays created by then. And you know what I'm saying, like everything figured out, you know what I'm saying, at least a lot more than what I do now. And you know, I'm gonna try to raise them right, man. You know what I'm saying? See, my main problem is the woman. Whoever I get, you know what I'm saying, whoever I choose to impregnate, you know what I'm saying, she's gonna be against a lot of the things I believe in, a lot of things I do. And it's so fucking hard finding a female version of Penalty. You know what I'm saying? I never found a female version of me, man. I thought I did a lot of times, but man, they just acted a certain way just to get what they wanted from me. And after they got that shit, then they showed their true colors, man. It's all good. It's a learning experience, you know. But once I have kids, man, I don't want them to celebrate certain holidays. I don't want to force them to be a certain religion. They're going to have the choice to do whatever the fuck they want to do when it comes to that, yo. You know what I'm saying? If they want to be a Muslim, they can be a Muslim. They want to be a Christian, they can be a Christian. They want to, you know what I'm saying, practice Judaism or Taoism or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or just be an atheist straight up. Like, I'll support that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has a right to their own opinion. Nobody knows shit about what's going on beyond what we already know. You know, like the supernatural shit. Nobody really knows that shit. But back to the holiday thing. I don't want to force my kids to celebrate certain holidays, even though they'll be out of school. Well, hopefully I'll have them in homeschool by then. You know, here I am talking homeschool, and I don't even have a kid yet. More or less, even a chick pregnant. But I guess it's nothing wrong with planning ahead and shit. You know, but it's a beautiful day out here, man. Got to go to the store later to get some blunts and shit. You know how that go. But it's a beautiful day out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Nice ass breeze. I got a nice ass joint rolled up right here and shit. A bottle of Chardonnay over there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got some more herb to twist up later and shit. So, man, I'm cooling out today, man. I might record some music later on and shit, man. Matter of fact, that reminds me, yo. If you ain't checked out that song, Don't Eat That, you need to check that shit out, man. On some real shit, man. It's a song about GMOs and how, and it's a little bit about the school system and how people are just like manipulated to think a certain way and how everybody is just falling for this shit that motherfuckers is pulled over our eyes and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty damn dope, man. It's only 2 minutes long and shit, man. But I said what I needed to say up there about the shit that we eating, man, because it's basically poison in a lot of ways, man. You know what I'm saying? It's killing us slowly. you know. Yep. Holidays though, man. I don't necessarily agree with the ideas of holidays, man. Like I've been saying, man, I just don't like this shit, man. I like the fact that when I was in school, you know what I'm saying, we would get out certain days, you know what I'm saying, we get out for the Christmas holidays and the New Year's and shit like that. I liked that shit. I like that shit a lot, you know. And the fact that, you know, Thanksgiving and, 4th of July, blah, 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 blah. You know, we don't have to go to school on them days. And I thought that was pretty dope. But it was only because we didn't have to go to school. And I never liked school. So I was just like, hey, you know, that's what the fuck I want any goddamn way. Yeah, man. I don't want to talk y'all heads off and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get what I wanted to get across about, holidays and why I don't necessarily agree with these holidays and shit. Like St. Patrick's Day and fucking Easter and fucking I said Valentine's Day. I mentioned New Year's. Didn't mention Father's Day, but has the same meaning as Mother's Day. Just man, I don't like none of these motherfucking holidays, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna celebrate a holiday, man, it's gonna be a holiday that was created by my own people, man. I hate to bring the race card up, man, but that's exactly the way things are, man. Like every holiday that we celebrate, man, was created by these Europeans, yo. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's nothing wrong with people celebrating that shit, but it's like, man, everybody should be entitled to celebrate what they want to celebrate. But if I gotta celebrate something, I'd rather celebrate something that somebody of my descent created. You know what I'm saying? Like of somebody of African descent created. And but man, overall, man, I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to celebrate my own holidays and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my own shit, penalties, holidays and shit. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with 420. I like 420, but it's really not that special to me because I smoke weed just about every damn day. And you know what I'm saying? So getting high is wow, it's no big fucking deal. It's like eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner and shit for me, man, in a lot of ways and shit. You know. Yeah. But yeah, I like Halloween though, but you know, it's kind of painted as like a satanic holiday, and it probably is, man. But I don't know. I never looked that deep into it, But I don't know, man. I damn sure don't support no devil. You know what I'm saying? I damn sure ain't no devil worship or nothing like that, man. I just like the fact that you can wear what the fuck you want to wear, and you ain't gotta worry about the police fucking stopping you, and you know what I'm saying, or people looking at you weird, like you know what I'm saying? Like I hate that shit, man. I hate being stared at, man. I hate being viewed as a threat when I'm not trying to convey that message. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make motherfuckers be scared of me and shit. I just want motherfuckers to accept me as a human being, a human fucking being. You know? That's what I want. That's what the fuck I want, man. Man, I'm just so fucking comfortable sitting in this stool right now, yo. Out here on my premises and shit. Just chilling, man. You know? But yeah, man. I'm about to finish this J and go to the store. Get stoned later on today. Smoke some more. This is the penalty. This is Penalty TV, episode 4, season 2. And we outdoors today, goddammit. Y'all have a good one though. Peace.